Yeah, I just want some more.
Okay.
Maybe just add some, have her add some and warm it up for me.
Okay. Oh, I, I know I want to be. I know you always want to be in your videos.
So your shirt's on backwards. Have her add some and warm it up for me.
Okay. That's okay if I can be in a video.
All right. Hello, hello. I'm live. Finally, I made it. We're just going to wait for some people to enter. There we go. Make sure I can see what you guys are saying. Hello, Earn with Keisha. Hello, hello. How is everyone? So yes, I decided to hop on live. Yeah. Hop on live and kind of chit chat with you guys. And I have a video bomber right here, over here. So I wanted to chit chat with you guys. Oh, I've been missing you guys because when we had that big ice, the huge ice storm, like all my Wi-Fi was disconnected for, oh man, I didn't have Wi-Fi for 3 weeks. So I had spent a lot of money on a hotspot. So, hey, Shaniqua Holmes, what's up? Welcome to the room. This it was empty in here until when he heard I was going live, he came in here. You came to make an appearance. Can you guys hear me? Okay, you can hear me. Okay, good, good. I'm using my this little thing, earpiece, because without it, it's like this weird water running staticky noise. All right. Now, you guys, what I have been going through is a perfect example on why you need to have a backup plan just your Wi-Fi is, in case your Wi-Fi is out, you need to have a backup plan. Thank you, darling. Thank you. Yes, I like my nighttime coffee. So, oh, my daughter brought me some coffee. I'm one of those people, I can drink coffee any time of day. But, no, don't touch it, it's hot. But you guys need to make sure you have a backup plan in case your Wi-Fi goes out. So, because I'm renting, didn't think anything about having a generator. Nope. I was like, if I have any problems with my electricity, that's what the landlord does. The landlord would get it back working. But what I didn't account for was my city's electric company. When it's the whole like city, the block, the electric company, when everything, if it's down, it's just down. There's nothing the landlord can do. The landlord doesn't have any say so in the electricity coming back on. It is not the landlord's job to make sure you have a generator at your house, because we're renting a house, not an apartment. So in an apartment you kind of expect a generator, but in a house you kind of you got to kind of fend for yourself in some areas. So we had that huge ice storm, and I just got my Wi-Fi back on like a few days ago. Just. So I had spent so much money. My father and I went all around town looking for hotspot service because my cell phone hotspot, I had used it all up, and it's like once you use up the like, it's unlimited, but after you use a certain amount, see, that's how they get you. It's unlimited, but then after you use a certain amount, then it's slow. So you still get it, but it's slow. And I'm talking so slow to where it was kicking me out of my classes. I lost money. I had to cancel classes because the class wasn't pulling up. And you guys know that I teach like out school. Um, my kids back there. I teach on out school, and we talk in the wee early hours of the morning. And I had to cancel classes left and right because the hotspot wasn't strong enough or stable enough for me to have class. And I didn't have a backup plan, didn't have a generator for my modem, electricity. So when I was staying at my sister's house, that's another thing. It's a whole other story right there. A whole other story. Remember we staying at Auntie's house? Yeah, do you like that? What was your favorite thing about staying with Auntie?
Watching the regular movie.
The regular movie?
Yeah, it's more kind of risky.
Oh my goodness. Who are you watching that with? Xavier and Ayani?
I was just watching that with Xavier.
See, they have him doing things that the teenagers do. So he's hanging out with the teenagers, watching the regular movie. I don't even watch that. I didn't know you were back there watching that show. So yes, I hope I'm not missing anything. Missing anybody saying anything. If you guys have any questions, it's probably late for some of you. Here, I'm in Oklahoma, so it's only 6:30. It's 6:30 here, so it's not that late. For me, it's early because I'm a night owl. But I wanted to jump on to answer any questions. I did want to touch on having a backup plan in the event you have a power surge or some type of power outage, especially with, depending on what part of the world you live in. Here, it's fall. And so in Oklahoma, we get ice. We don't get a lot of snow. Like, we barely get snow. Like, all winter long, we might get 2 days of snow. And the next day, the sun comes out. And the snow melts. That's the sound of the sun coming out and melting the snow. And then the snow melts. Okay, melt. Hello, Cherie. Welcome. So, yeah, you want to make sure you have some type of hotspot that's going to be reliable. I just upped my cell phone hotspot to 10 gigabytes, which really, I was like, 10 gigabytes, that's a lot. So it's unlimited, but it's like 10 gigabytes of high-speed data. And then after the 10 gigabytes, and it slows down to like, what was it, 255 kbps, I think that's kilobytes per second, 200 or 5, something like 500, 255 kilobytes per second. So yeah, imagine trying to, the speed on trying to download those classes and everything when it's going that slow. The quality was terrible. Like, I was freezing in the middle of class, and I was just like, hey. And they were like, teacher? And then they'll, like, the classes that I teach for We Talk, there are multiple students in the class. And so they'll just all start laughing because I probably would have froze, making some tore up looking face. And they're looking like, and they're laughing, and I can see them just as clear as day for a period of time. And then all of a sudden they freeze up. Then it kicks me out the classroom, and I'm just like, oh my gosh. So I'm trying to hurry, get back in the classroom, hurry. It was terrible. So I am so grateful that I got my Wi-Fi back. So you just want to make sure that whatever hotspot service you have high-speed access to hotspot. And then, like with my 10 gigabytes, if I want to replenish, I have to pay. Like $10. I pay $10 for an additional 3 Is it? I think it's 3 or 10. I think it's 10. I can't remember. Yeah, 10. No, I can't remember now. I have to look, but I have to pay an additional $10 for more gigabytes. Oh, would you please? More gigabytes of high-speed hotspot. So have that plan, especially with the weather, depending on where you live, because here, most likely, we're going to get more ice. This was like, we made history in Oklahoma. We've never had ice like that in October. October. We've never had ice like that in October. So we broke some like weather, some climate history, some weather history for the state of Oklahoma with that ice storm. The tree in my backyard is still leaning up against the house and leaning on a power line, and they're so backed up and taking care of things, I haven't even gotten anyone to come cut that down. So I'm on a waiting list to get the tree. I mean, it's dead, and it's just leaning. It's just leaning over. I'm going to have to show you the video I took. I took a video, and I'm going to have to show you guys the video. Maybe I'll upload it. If I can piece it all together, I'll upload it so you guys can see the video of, like, the damage. But, so, that for sure. Now, any new ESL companies, did you hear about this new ESL company that paid you $20 to $25 per hour to teach Russian students in, hold on, Russian students in Europe and America? You have to make your own lessons. No, you make your own lessons, and they pay you $20 to $25 an hour. Okay, it kind of sounds like, with the make your own lesson things, it kind of sounds like OutSchool. And I've heard of Udemy. I don't know, what's the name of this company, Wagner? I've heard of Udemy, where you make your own lessons, but I don't know how much they pay per hour. That's something that I'm looking into. But you make your own lessons, and they book you, and you can do whatever subjects that you want to teach in. You just make lessons for that, for them to book you. What's the name of the company, Wagner? I'm not sure if I've heard of it or not. But one thing I love about OutSchool, you do make your own lessons, and instead of it just being like a per hour per student, and you set the time. So I have some classes that are 20 minutes, some that I have 20, 25, 30, 55, 60 minutes, 45 minutes, whatever. And then I set my own price. And so I charge, you set the charge per class, per student, and you set your max, your minimum and your max. So some of my classes, I have the minimum is 1 student. Some, the minimum is like 3, especially if it really, stop, they can't hear when you're doing that. Sometimes the minimum is 3, if it's the type of class where they have to converse with one another. And then so if you get, say you set it for $10 per student, which I have a really popular class that is 55 minutes long, and I set it for $10 per student with a maximum of 9 students. And many times I've gotten up to 8 students enrolled. So that's $80. But then OutSchool, the one thing I can't stand is that OutSchool does take 30%. So they take 30% of that. So I get $7 per person that enrolls. So 7 times 8. I still get a pretty good chunk of that, but $80 sounds a whole lot better. A whole lot better. It has great daytime hours. Okay. Blingville is the company. It's an American ESL company. Okay. I've never heard of Blingville. I just signed up with KidPass, and you make lessons, set your own time, fee for up to 10 students per class. Haven't started yet. Okay. I've never heard of KidPass. You guys, there are so many companies coming out. And Shaniqua, is KidPass, what country is that based in? Wagner said that Blingville is an American, so it's ESL. So it is ESL, Wagner. So the lessons that you make are ESL lessons. Okay. Could it be like science, but you cater it to ESL, or is it just all focused on English language arts, like grammar or whatnot? How does that work, Wagner? Okay, Shaniqua, you said it's Kid Pass is USA based. You can teach anything. Ah, now do they take a percentage, Shaniqua? You said you set your own fee, and it's up to 10 students a class. Do they take a fee of what you make? That'll be, that's something I would be, that's the first thing I ask. 20 or 25%. Okay. So it's not as much as Out School, but Out School is really popular. Like, oh my goodness, they have like famous people. They have little advertisements where there's famous people talking about my children take Out School classes because Out School is really popular. So I think they charge the money because it's so easy for you to get booked. If you have a decent idea on your class, you will get booked. I get you guys. I've shown you the classes that I have. I wish I would show you guys on my cell phone, but I'm talking on my cell phone right now because I didn't feel like busting out the computer. But I have all types of classes, and people, there's a market for it. It's like a tutoring service. You help with students in whatever area they're struggling in English. Okay, okay, Wagner. Okay, I get it. They were already a company, but transitioned to online lessons. Oh, so KidPass is already a company. So do they have a pretty good client base already since they transferred to the online lessons? Because that would be something that people would want to know. Like, is it, are they able to like make a lesson and have a really high chance of getting booked? Is it really competitive? Because I get booked, I put a class out there and it just, because Out School is, although it's American based, they reach out to different countries. So I have a club, and I had just Saturday, I had a student from Argentina and a student from China, all in the same class. They're accepting teachers now. It's a brand new startup company. Okay. All right. Awesome. But yeah, I would definitely look into it and try to do a video on it when I'm able to. They said they do, but we shall see. They allow you to do a free demo with up to 200 families. So hopefully some of those students will sign up. Oh, so it's like so the students aren't like they don't make an account and then just find classes. They actually, do they sign up and do like, I don't know. I think I'm thinking, do they do like steady lessons, or do they just take a class as they choose? Like, I just want to take this class. I want to take this class with this teacher, this class with that teacher, blah, 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 blah. Or do you like get the student and you just create content? So is it kind of like an Out School concept, like a Cambly type concept, or And I want to look into Udemy too. I've heard about Udemy, kind of like Out School. Okay, okay. So they just want them to just like create an account, stay with them, and just pick classes and teachers, and you get paid. Oh, I'm gonna have to look up Kid Pass. Kid Pass. I'm gonna definitely look that up and see how that goes. I'm always looking up different companies, different things, because you guys, I'm gonna tell you, I've stated this before, but traditional, like what we know as the world of ESL, has changed. It has changed. So as far as people getting like a lot of these, where it used to be a lot of bonus and high paying, a lot of them are, because they know that it's so easy for them to get teachers, because there's always somebody out there looking, whereas it was like, okay, we want to attract these teachers and we want to be competitive versus this company. Then it's just like, it's almost like they all got together in a board meeting. Like when you think of like United Nations, all getting together in a room, it's almost like they all got together in a room. They were like, all right, you guys, we all have the same objective. So let's start paying about the same all the way across the board. And then so a lot of pay has decreased in a lot of those areas in the traditional ESL setting as we know it. And it's just, it has changed. So I strongly suggest, and I've been saying this since, I strongly suggest that if you're not doing it yet, to diversify your working schedule time, diversify that a little bit so that that balance right there. And then it's good if you can, depending on what skill set you have, to even branch out and do, okay, go play. No, you need to get out and go play your cards in your room. Go. Go play your cards in your room. Thank you, sweetheart. I can't hear when you're doing all that. Okay, sorry. But to diversify your time and kind of branch out and do something else. Like, you guys, I've been trying to look at other things and show you guys other ways of making income. So, like if you're into the voice acting, that's something. Now that is time consuming, so it's not something where it's just like. But once you start getting out there, then it's easier for you. It's easier for you. But depending on what type of assignments you take on, there might be a lot of retakes or redos before you're able to get paid. So consider that. How much time do you want to invest in, and what skills you have? And they have all types of programs where you can get online certifications. You guys know that I'm an affiliate with International Open Academy. Not only do they have the TESOL, they have so many other things that you can get certified with online. So many things that they offer. And I had gotten an email saying, for me to just create codes. So I'm going to do videos for the different types of certifications that might interest you, that you can probably dibble and dabble into other things that would help you enhance your your money making potential and branch out to do other things as well. So, I mean, you can get paid for your hobbies, you guys. I'm into like all natural type things. I use Playtest Cloud for testing video games and user testing. Oh, wow. That is awesome. That would be a dream job for, like, I couldn't be a video game tester because I'm just not good at it. That is not a skill that I have. But that is awesome that you test video games. And there's a website that I did that I talked about. Oh man, this was months ago. Website test, giving feedback as to, is this a user-friendly website? What feedback do you have, or how easy was the navigation? They pay you for your suggestions because they want to tweak it. I'm not great either. You just speak out loud and say how you feel about it. Oh, that is cool. That is so awesome. Well, if you have a referral code, I don't know how that works. Then maybe you can drop that down into the comments. Maybe somebody else would want to test some video games. That would be pretty cool. I've been trying to have my kids teach me how to play video games. I was like, teach me, I'll play with you. That's okay. They basically think it's a waste of time because I'm so bad. I'm so bad. So but put me on some Super Mario. Everybody wants to be on my team. Everybody. I'm in there. Super Mario, Sonic. They can't touch me. But the new age stuff, especially when they have like the shooter games, I'm all like this, all in the ceiling, all up, moving all like this, and nothing is flowing the way it should flow. So, but yeah, I would love to check that out. That's pretty cool. So I've been trying to get into like affiliate marketing, which some of that is so difficult. Like you have to, I'm just like, where do I get these codes from? There's no referral, but you can play test cloud. They usually pay $9 for 15 minutes, $11 for 30 minutes. Have focus groups that pay 50 plus. Okay, that sounds good. That's really good. That's pretty cool. That's a fun way to make some money. That would be fun. I'm gonna have to check that out. Okay, yeah, using Google. You can Google Playtest Cloud. Okay, yes, I'm gonna have to do that. He must be sleeping. I don't know why I'm being pat like a dog. I just don't know. Okay. So, all right. Are you done patting me?
No.
Okay.
No. I'm just
How do you stay encouraged with the ESL world changing so drastically and the economic impact on the job market in general? I admire your resilience and work ethic. Oh, well, thank you, Cherie. Basically, with me, I always try, I'll tell you one thing. One thing that makes me stand out is what I do here for you guys. So when I'm giving you guys like feedback on the company or trying to help you guys, then that really motivates me right there. And I don't know if you guys saw, but a parent actually, it was a parent that resides in China actually reached out to me on one of my YouTube channels and left a message saying, they have been with Dada and all the good teachers are leaving, and they found my video and left their contact information and everything, like as a comment on one of my videos. And it's like, contact me if you're willing to do private tutoring. And so just knowing that I'm helping other people and that I'm still, what I try to do, I try to stand out and connect with the students as individuals. So I try not to worry about the company and, oh, well, I deserve this and I deserve that. But instead, I try to stand out as a precious commodity, if that makes any sense. I want to make it seem like, okay, well, you guys may not pay a whole lot and you guys may do a lot of changing here and there and all over the place, but I want to make it to where if you're trying to do some funny stuff and, you know what I mean, like funny stuff, then my parents are going to have my back. Those parents are going to have my back because they don't want to lose me as a teacher. And I'm really, just like I'm transparent with you guys, just ignore all this right here. Just like I'm transparent, changed, and I would love to be, your student's teacher. I tell them, talk to the company and we can do that. Send an email and let them know. And they're like, oh, okay, what do I do? And I'm just like, yeah, send them an email, let them know. And so when you connect to the client, when you really make a connection with the client, it makes a big difference. And so I really strive to make connect with the client. And so it's not about, I'm focusing on the company where so many people do so much uplifting of the company as a whole, just the company, and they're willing to like oversee and ignore everything else that's going on in the company. Whereas I'm like, all right, I'm going to tell you about the company. These are the things that I like. These are the things I don't really like. But the client, this is what you can do for the client. This is how you can maintain a healthy client base. This is how you can grow your client base. Ouch. This is how you can be recognized. This is how you can make more money. This is how you can use this expertise and move it here. And then when I'm loyal to what I do, I'm loyal to the services that I offer. I'm loyal to my passion. And I let that shine through in my teaching. And then these little guys right here, these little monsters right here, they motivate me too. They really motivate me too. You said understing is $10 between 5 to 20 tests. Oh wow. Oh, Eustersteen. Eustersteen. I'm about to check this out. Hello, Miss LaShundra. I'm so happy you have your internet back. It's crucial for online. Oh yes. Yes. Oh my gosh. Thank you, April. Love you too. Crucial is an understatement. I'm talking. I was just like, please, parents, please still love me after this. Please still love me. And they did. They were so understanding. My outschool parents even called it the internet gremlins. They were like, those internet gremlins, those internet, you're making my earbuds come out. Those internet goblins. And so they were really supportive when I just, was trying to get everything figured out. And then We Talk was pretty supportive too. So they were pretty supportive. The parents, some of the parents were just like, what's going on? And so I sent personal messages to the parents. I was like, sent messages to the parents, in the little feedback things. And so they were understanding once they knew, when they heard from me what was going on. That's another thing. I don't really rely on the company to relay the messages. So I'm like, okay, thank you. I appreciate it because they say they will. But I still try to get my personal touch on there too. So I'm not saying the companies don't or won't, but even if the company says, oh, we'll tell them or we'll take care of it, still try to strive and get your personal touch on it. That's what I do. I'm like, okay, well, I appreciate what you do, but I'm going to also do what I do, and I'm going to go above and beyond. When you think about it, it's about customer service. It really is. So when you think about your customer service experience, when that representative goes above and beyond what you even asked or what you even expected, it really has you, feeling good about it. And I'm always thanking them. I even tell them, thank you for choosing me to be your teacher. I appreciate it, and I just love this. And I also have this. I tell them other things that I offer, other things that I do. So I make sure that they know, oh, yeah, I own a small business. Yeah. They're like, what? You do what? You write books? What? So they're like, oh, my teacher writes books. My teacher is a businesswoman. My teacher's so smart. So it's like they have bragging rights, almost like, who has the coolest auntie, whose parents or whatnot are doing. Tiara Taylor, hey you. Thanks for the love. That's my sister, you guys. Did you see that super chat that popped up? My sister just gave me some money in the super chat. I'm glad to see you. Look, Auntie's watching you. Auntie's watching you.
I know.
Oh, you know, huh?
Mm-hmm.
You can read now. Are you doing better with your reading?
Yeah, I can read cat. I can read hat.
Cat, hat. She said, hey, Judy Booty. And then you guys, family support is awesome. Having the family support, that's always a big thing. And so Super Chat, if you guys were ever wondering what Super Chat was, especially, I don't know what you guys see. I'm trying to remember what you guys see when you're in the live room, but it probably says something about Super Chat or whatever. So a Super Chat is when you want to just give or just kind of, what happens is you give money through the Super Chat and it just posts. It'll post your name up there for everybody to see for a period of time. So especially if you have a page that you want other people to follow and you want a shout out, a special shout out to your page or be directed to your page, you could do a Super Chat. And this is in any chat room. So if you're in any type of, ouch, you're on my forehead, any type of live chat room and you Super Chat the host, then what's supposed to happen, you're supposed to get a shout out and they give you some special attention because you just paid them some money for doing a wonderful job because you love them, and it gives you some eyeballs on you. So those of you out there that have your own YouTube channels or pages and you kind of want to stand out, you can Super Chat people and it'll hold you at the top of the chat column. and you'll get your shout out, and a good host will direct people to your page and say, hey, everybody, go visit so-and-so's page and show them some love. And so I know my sister Tara, she's not a, she doesn't create content. She's on YouTube as a viewer. And I appreciate the love, sis. So yeah, just in case you guys are wondering what a super chat is. So if you guys have pages and you want an extra shout out and you want me to be like, go to so-and-so's page and show some love, go and like and subscribe, then you can super chat the host. That's what that's for. Okay, you're hurting the top of my head. You know, I feel like I'm getting a soft spot. Like, you know how babies have that soft spot at the top of their head, and you're like, don't hurt the baby's soft spot. Look, you're getting my blonde mixed up with the black, making my hair all raggedy. But, Jude gave me a soft spot. Oh, ouch, soft. Yeah, you guys are awesome. Any other questions or comments or super chats? And I don't know if Auntie still see you. But I'm going to have to, user testing. Okay. I'm going to have to check out user testing, Shaniqua. That's pretty cool. You guys, Shaniqua said user testing. You can test video games if you missed it. You can get paid. Ouch, get off my head. You can get paid to test video games using user testing and Playtest Cloud. So Google, go to Google and put in Playtest Cloud. Let's see. I do. Oh my goodness. All right, you guys. Well, you have to be. Oh, do you have to be 18 to do user testing? Oh, Shaniqua, are you still in the room? Do you have to be 18? I would look it up on my phone right now, but I'm using my phone for the chat, so I can't do it. Do you have to be 18 to do the user testing? If you're still in the room, you probably have to be old enough to have an account, PayPal or whatever account. That's what I would think. Stop, baby. You're probably wondering, what is he? This is my bed that I'm sitting on. I'm actually in my bedroom. So I have thrown Christmas lights around my ceiling. So I'm in my bedroom, and so he's not flopping on the floor. He's on my bed. Flopping on my bed. I just renewed my contract with ProStar. It's been a great year with him. Oh, ProtoStar. Okay, yeah, I've heard about ProtoStar. I don't know much about them, but I've heard about them. Okay, Shaniqua said at least 18 with the PayPal account. Yeah, I figured. If it's something you're getting paid for, most of the time you have to be at least 18. So you got to accept the terms and agreements. You got to be able to have a legit account to get paid and all that stuff. So 18, a magic number. All right. Well, you guys, Thanksgiving is coming. Are you ready for this? Thanksgiving is coming, and Play Cloud test you can do with your kids. Ooh, yeah. Family cha-ching. Yeah, Pierre, my nephew, he loves playing video games. So does my son. I'm sure he would lose his mind once Tierra, he's going to be like, Mom! And so you're lucky, Tierra, because you're good at video games. So you're good at it. But Shaniqua said you don't have, please, don't put dump on my head. Shaniqua said you don't have to be good at it. You just kind of, oh my gosh, you just kind of talk about it. Talk about what it's like or what you think about it. But you're good at it, so it'll be a piece of cake for you. You'll know probably more of what to talk about. April said it's an awesome company. The company is very professional and with bonuses. I make a great hourly rate. Okay. Do you have a referral link, April, for Proto Star? You could drop your referral link, girl. You go ahead and drop your link if it'll help you out. I'm all about, helping other people, because somebody that's watching this is going to be looking for a company, and you can get the referral for that if they have referrals. I'm getting a breakout here, and that's from me rubbing on it. I've just been going like this lately. What else? You said I'm good at old school ones. These new ones too, Tier, because I was just saying I'm good at like Super Mario, Sonic, and all that stuff. But these new ones, now I be all like this, all up in the air. Where do I go? Why do I see clouds and sky? Where's the ground? You are way better than I am. I can't get those controllers the way they're supposed to be. I'm trying to see, make sure I didn't miss anything. I don't look like I missed anything. All right, you guys. Well, Thanksgiving is coming. So even if you don't celebrate Thanksgiving, for us, we don't celebrate Thanksgiving, but it's a day of Hyper Eve. Oh yeah, you caught me live. I can't even do it. I was trying to do it earlier today. I was asking my kids, the how do you do it, Jude? With your backward shirt.
I think this is
No, just like go like that. So like I can't do it. I cannot do it. Thanks for the thumbs up. I cannot do it. You know how to do it, Jude?
Yeah. I think it has to go like this.
Yeah, Pierre. You do have a lot of cooking to do. I'm only I think everybody's bringing one or two things. But you got the bulk of it. We're all going to my sister's house for Thanksgiving. Every year we swap up the host on who's going to host it. And this year is my baby. Ow, Gee, stop. That's not nice. This year is my baby sister. Someone said you've gotten smarter. Someone said you gotten smarter. You must be sleepy because you're bonking me on the head with dump. We call this little thing dump because it's round and fat like a little dumpling monkey. It's a monkey, but it's a round fat dumpling. So that's dump. Yes. My baby sister's in the room, Hyper Eve, Tiara Taylor. She's in the room with us. So yeah, we're all having Thanksgiving at her house. And so she's the host this year. And it's exciting. It's gonna be so exciting. And yeah, so we all get together, everybody goes and we just travel over to there goes Tiara Taylor with another super chat. There she goes. So where you see Tiara Taylor, that's my baby sister. That's gonna be the host for Thanksgiving, and it's going to be fun. I'm gonna go live so you guys can see. You guys, you know how you guys are like, you're so animated, you're so like crazy. Like, do you see my family? Oh yeah, I'm not gonna forget you, Hyper Eve. You guys are gonna get a little more than a little sneak peek. You're gonna get like we're not gonna do this in chick vision. It's gonna be like binocular vision. Like, what's going on? What's going on in LaShundra's family? I'm gonna go live for a little bit. So, Tiara, we going live for Thanksgiving. We going live for Thanksgiving, and so it's gonna be fun. You guys, you'll completely understand where my personality comes from because it's in all of us. It's genetic. It's in our DNA. Like when we get together, we'll just bust out with somebody could say one word and then we bust out with a whole it'll turn into like a musical. It'll be fun, Tiara. It'll be fun. It's going to be hilarious. So I can't wait. It's going to be a big Christmas, well, not Christmas, a big Thanksgiving event. And on Thanksgiving, we do something. My other sister started this tradition. I'm going to take dump dump. My other sister started this tradition about 5 years ago. Maybe Tierra, was it 5 years ago? Maybe 5 years ago, where, because our family keeps growing. We have another baby on the way in the family. My other sister just had a baby in just last month, and now we have another baby in the family on the way. So that's going to be a 2021 baby. Our family just went, and so it gets expensive. You know, yes, a full house. Just imagine when all the cousins want to spend the night somewhere. So they're like, I want to go to Auntie so-and-so's house. When they come to Auntie LaLa's house, the boxes of pizza that I have to buy, whew, the pizza and the snacks and the drinks. And I mean, I'm talking, I buy like 2 cases of sodas, and then I get like 2 boxes of popsicles, and just to entertain all the kids. And we go and get like, well, we use Netflix most of the time, but like the movies, they normally do the video games. It's a big ordeal. And so the tradition now, as of like 5-6 years ago, we now we pick in a hat, one adult, like we have an adult hat and a kid hat. So everybody, just the adults. The adults pick one adult name and one kid name. So it's like a Secret Santa thing. So we try to make it even. Now, if there's been adults, then some people would already have agreed to, okay, 2 names. So there might be a couple of people, 2 or 3 people that will pick a child. And so the cap is $50, $100, and that's it. You don't have to worry about, I have to get, because I have 7 nieces and nephews. So instead of me getting 7 of them, something, then I just get the one. The one that I drew, and everybody is getting something. So we love our little tradition, and we do it every year. We've been doing it for the past 5-6 years, and I think it's going to probably stick forever because we love it that way. And so we do it on Thanksgiving. So we draw the names on Thanksgiving. So that's awesome. And I know who I want. I told them if I'm in charge of the drawing, I'm going to rig it so that I get who I want. Because I know exactly who I want, because I've had my eyes on some things. I'm like, oh, I know who would like that for Christmas. I want this person so I can buy it. And so I know who I want. So Tierra, talk Alethea into letting me do it. I know you said you're going to do it. Let me rig it. Rig. See? Hyper Eve is saying rig. I know who I want. I'm like, I'm just going to purposely not put that person's name in there and just match them with me. But I know who I know who I'm going to. I want Tucker. And Tucker is my sister Tierra's youngest son. When I lived with them during the ice storm, just him following me around, because he started to come to me, just him coming to me, following me around, I want to get him. And what would be perfect? Get that? What would be perfect for him? So I want baby Tucker. Ooh, I want to be the favorite auntie. Well, we have some deals, some specials going on. I plan to go live again tomorrow. Maybe not as long as I did today. I want to show you guys, because you guys know I have my own boutique. And maybe this one with the dump behind me won't be all hyper bouncing on my bed and throwing dump on my head. But I want to show you guys some of the things that I'm selling at my store. And I have this special. Some things are buy one, get one free. Some things are buy one, get one 75% off. So I want to give you guys like a sneak peek of those things and what they look like. And, like, let's lift each other up. Let's support each other. Now, if any of you guys, I know a lot of you guys have talked about some companies that you're with. Sharing is caring. And on my channel, I love it when you leave links. Leave if you can benefit from a referral. leave your referral link. Somebody that is wanting to come on board or see about these companies would love to use your referral link. And if you can benefit from that, go ahead and do it, baby. Go ahead and do it. So I'm going to go ahead and end this live because, yeah, you see that? I think it's about bedtime. Okay, so thank you guys for joining me tonight. I'm going to try to schedule it for tomorrow. I don't know what time because my daughter wants me to come by and do her hair. What time zone does Cambly use for Monday pay? Eastern. It's Eastern time zone. So for me, for them, I think it's like, I can't remember what Eastern is. But for me, the payment starts rolling like 12:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. So I believe is it Eastern? So that wouldn't be Eastern, would it? Because that's on the West Coast. Cambly is based out of San Francisco, but I think on the website it said Eastern Time. Oh, now I'm confused. But Central Time, they pay it out by 12:30 p.m. Central Time. But the company itself is in San Francisco, California. So, yeah. I have some Cambly videos coming up for you. Please don't die. I'm not going anywhere. I already told my kids I'm living to be 103. I'm going to be on here like this. Hello? How you, is it on? How you work this thing? What's going on? Okay, thank you for shaking the Pacific time, right? Pacific time? Cali time on Monday afternoon. Okay, I don't know what, okay, so Cali time. I think that's Pacific time. Pacific then, right? I'm Central Time, so for me it's like 12:30 is when it rolls in. And I'm like, oh, yeah, I got some money in the bank. Granny McFall, yes. Hello? Is anybody there? Can you hear me? Hello? That's going to be me. All right, you guys. Thanks for joining me. I will be back tomorrow. Maybe Judeless. But I will be back tomorrow, and we're going to go through some other stuff. I'm going to upload, before I come back, I'm going to upload a Cambly video step-by-step on what the new things look like and how to apply directly to Cambly Kids and some other FAQs. I'm going to come out with the Cambly FAQ series, and I've already talked to Cambly staff, and they said, that's a great idea. So I've already teamed with Cambly. I'm going to help them with their FAQ series. More things are coming. And then you guys know I partnered with Zigazoo. I'm excited. I hope you're excited. Get excited. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Ready? TTFN, Jude. TTF. Do the N. N. Now, hello? How do I